guys, Haley Warden here with STX. I'm here today to review the Axxis, the new draw stick from STX. So, as you can see, STX has decided to do the factory stringing of the Axxis with the full mesh. I like the idea of the full mesh because the mesh kind of allows the ball to be absorbed into the stick. As you can see, the diamonds grip the ball very, very well. And you can see that it'll give any team an advantage because the ball will likely be placed right into your stick, into that sweet spot in the back. What also is nice about the Axxis right now is that it has these draw claws, this draw claw technology, as you can see right here. And what's awesome about this is that a lot of times you see refs setting the ball way in the top third of the stick, which makes it really difficult for the girl drawing to grab the ball. So since they moved the draw claw up way higher, it allows to offset where the ball is placed by the ref. So it's cool because if it's placed all the way up here, you can still grab a piece of it with the draw claw, and it gives any team an advantage in that aspect. And one thing I noticed when playing with it this weekend was that it can actually be morphed into a real stick. So normally the Axxis would be used as totally draw specific. You would give your stick to a defender, the girl taking the draw. You'd switch your stick with the girl with the defender, and the defender would run the Axxis off. So I decided to give it a little whirl, not doing that, the norm of making it a total draw stick. So I actually played with it. One thing I noticed about it was that it played like a normal stick, like totally fine. I decided to, like ground balls are fine. I took a shot with it, went a little high, hit the pipe, it was fine. I think that any stick takes time getting used to, and this is no different. Like, I've never played with mesh before. I'm not a huge mesh person. I like launch 2 personally. But I think that it's not only a draw stick, but field stick as well. Depends on how you want to play with it. So moving on to this awesome shaft that the Axxis has. So they've decided to add a little grip to the top. I don't know if you can see it. A little grip to the top of the shaft and to the bottom of the shaft, right there. So this is awesome because a lot of times when I'm playing, my hands get super slippery. Like, I have to tape my stick like top, bottom, sorry. And I think that having this technology on here is going to allow me to be a little bit more comfortable, a little bit smoother, because a lot of times tape can mess me up with, like, I don't know, like hands will get sticky and whatnot. So I think that this is a really cool idea, and I am pumped to play with it even more. Another thing that I thought was awesome was STX had recently sent me the Axxis, but with different stringing. So this is my normal stringing that I have on my game stick. Launch 2, like as I said before. And what's really cool about this specifically is that they decided to flip the runner right here, flip the runner around so that the rubber side is on the back side where the ball will be placed for the draw. Haven't played with it yet, but I have a feeling that because it's rubber on rubber, it's really gonna grab the ball. So I think that, as I preached before, with this being the Axxis being a field stick as well, I think even more so with the launch 2 stringing, it'll be super deadly because this is my normal stringing. I was totally fine playing with the mesh, which I'm not used to at all. This stringing, I think once I get used to it, will be just like I'm playing with my other stick. So I'm excited to try it out. One thing I will mention though is if you are going to attempt to put the launch 2 in, I recommend using the nylons because they stretch a little bit more than leathers, so I think that that's a good idea. But overall, I think that the Axxis would be a great asset for any team. This draw claw technology, if you're a beginner, it really helps you out if you don't necessarily have the technique down. I think that if you're a very advanced player and you understand turns and quickness of your wrist and the motion behind taking the draw, I think that these draw claws are going to help you immensely. So I highly recommend checking it out, giving it a try. I know I'm very, very excited to be using this stick. So check it out.